back to Stringman Guitars, and in his shop today we have a Reverend guitar. It's the Buckshot series, and I'll bring the camera down so you can take a look at it. Okay, so we have a tune-o-matic bridge with a stop piece, Telecaster style bridge pickup, Filtertron style neck pickup, very flat radius. I'll have to look it up and see what it is. This is up here. We have a bass cut slash boost, 1, 2, 3-way switch, volume tone, locking tuners, roller bridge, and it needs intonated. And let's see where it's got a Fender scale on it, so we're going to stick with Fender specs. Let's see here. Here we go. It is a bit low. It's at 3/64. And I was noticing oh, it doesn't buzz. Yeah, there's some buzz down there. Have to check to see what the relief is. Let's do that right now. So you should have 10 thousandths of relief, and three, 5, 7, and the neck is too flat. So we will make an adjustment there. Let's see what else we have here. The strings are passing over the back of the bridge without any problem, so that's just fine and dandy. We're going to raise the action just a little bit, but putting a little turn in the truss rod might take care of that. Just looking on our website, a couple of the things they have listed here is roasted maple neck, and it's a one piece. Doesn't look like roasted maple though. This could be an older model of the same thing. A Carina body, bass contour, that's here. Locking tuners, custom dome knob, bone light nut, roller string tree, and a mini bolt-on neck, which is different from what they're showing on their website. 10% poly caps, pure tone jack, which is what I use, treble bleed circuit built in. Let's see here, 25.5-inch scale, so Fender scale, dual action truss rod, 12-inch radius. That's not as flat as I thought. Very interesting guitar. Kind of a takeoff on the Tele. Has a nice belly cut. Kind of curious as to why there's 2 screws in the middle of that. I don't know if that's for tilt function. Doesn't appear that we need that here. Anyhow, let's get to it. Okie dokie, we've got we had to bring the bridge up just a little bit to get it over 4/64. And all that, when I did that before I adjusted the truss rod, it would clang all over the place because the truss rod, or the neck, was way too flat. So we released the truss rod and all is good. So we put this tool back. I think we're done with that. And we're going to slap on a new set of 10s, Diodarios. So let me get on that. So anyhow, locking tuners, easiest thing in the world. Everybody should have locking tuners on their guitars. It makes the life. Why am I doing it by hand? the strings out, your bridge piece falls out. Everything gets tangled on this end. And I've got me a handy dandy place to put my Tune-O-Matic stop bar bridge post for loading, right there. Over there. Okay, with the strings off, we're going to hit it with a 1500 grit. I can't read it anymore. I think it's 1500 or 2000 grit fret eraser. Just make sure everything, all your bends are nice and smooth. Done with that, and then we take a 10 mil and we snug down the post for the tuners. They're already pretty snug, but a couple of them moved a little bit. You don't want to crank them, it's just a slight tightening. Alright, so cleaned up the fingerboard and finished cleaning up underneath all this here. There is no correct direction for the Tune-O-Matic bridge to go in. It's a matter of taste and travel of the actual Tune-O-Matic bridge. Alright, so you may ask yourself, how do you get the stop bar from, how do you keep it in place while you're stringing the other end? So it doesn't go falling off or getting crooked or whatever. Old school eraser. And then we come up the other end, and whenever you do the locking tuners, feed it through the hole. I just line them up straight. And I put a little bit of graphite paste in the slot. Alright, just put, it looks like from, based on the original drawings, that this originally came with a white nut. Somebody may have replaced this, or it could have just been the older model came with black. I don't know. Doesn't really matter to me. And so if they did replace it and they replaced it with a Tusk XL or extra lubricated nut, then you would have extra lubrication, right? Okay, so you pull it tight, crank down the locking mechanism on the bottom, and make sure that it's in the bridge slot. Okay, so we're all strung up. Bring it somewhat into being in tune, and then we're going to stretch the strings. But I stretch on the back side of the bridge and also on the other side of the nut. The other thing is make sure that you bend the strings towards the tuning machines, because that all needs to bend in. Once again, not too much on the plain strings, but a little bit. Okay, it's all strung up, and didn't have the string tension off for all that long. Let's see where we ended up. This is a good looking guitar though, man. And wait, there's more. There's a double agent that's packed away that's coming out next. Okay, the neck reacted nicely to that. Okay, we're at 4/64 string height at the 17th, which is where we want to be. And the next step is always to do your string height, because, not string height, pickup height. If the pickups are too close to, like that, if they're too close to the strings, they will cause, the magnetic field will cause, okay, perfect. And it could come up a little bit. Perfect. The magnetic field can affect your intonation because it's pulling on the strings. There we go. Okay. Make sure that your pickup is level with the strings too, so that might be all for naught. Okay, that's good. Did it affect this? Yes, it sure did. Like I said, it's a balancing act. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to go get me some chow and get rid of this. The eraser. Who knew that Office Max made guitar repair products? Alright, so we got proper neck relief, proper pickup height, proper string height. We just have to adjust the intonation. And I want to make sure that the neck settles down from having tension taken off of it and put back on it. So I'm going to get some chow, we'll be back, finish it up. Okay, that's a little sharp there. Sharp means it's got to go that way, flat goes that way. Saddle. That's why it wasn't sounding right. Just tuned to E flat. Time to get new glasses. Okay, it's intonated. Oh, that sounds like a guitar. Okay, let's go ahead and plug it in and do that whole thing again. Let's see what it sounds like. Oh yeah! I like that pickup. I'll two of them together. Bridge pickup. Hey, I want to thank you for joining us down here in the underground lair for another exciting, suspense-filled adventure at Stringman Guitars. If you're in the Pittsburgh area and you need your axe sharpened, I'm at stringmanguitars@gmail.com. Check us out on Facebook. Please like and subscribe to the video. And yeah, stay tuned for the double agent. Take care of yourselves. Be good to your neighbors. Peace. Have a good night.